Man, that was rough yesterday. We hit $47,000 Bitcoin, and then we returned to $53,000 today. So we're not making a video about Bitcoin, but rather let's discuss about the top altcoins that gained in percentage over the past year or over the past few months. This is, again, a video that's going to review the projects that have done really well in the past, and this may not reflect its current day performance or future performance. So this is not a recommendation to invest, but since most of these projects are pretty large at this point and they're a lot stabler than they used to be, you may not have a big chance of hitting those high gains, but they might be a safer bet than some of these other altcoins that you see around. So it's up to you, and I'd encourage you to do some research on some of these projects if you're interested in expanding your altcoin portfolio. Me personally, I just have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB. That's it. And BNB's my baby. It doubled, it tripled, it quadrupled for me, so I'm happy about that. But that's because I don't have that much money to play around with. If you've got more than a few $1,000s, go for it. My advice, keep less than 5 to 10% of your entire portfolio in risky assets, such as DeFi and new startups, and keep anywhere from 50 to 80% of your money in Bitcoin and possibly Ethereum. BNB is also a pretty good pick if you're interested in Binance Smart Chain, but come along with me for the ride. And thanks to all those new subscribers. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy my content, I'll be posting from now on twice daily, as long as I'm able to. But if not, daily consistent content. So far, so good. And if you'd like to help me out on my journey, I'm almost getting there to 1,000 subs, so hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. Now, these types of videos have been popular ever since 2017, where we've had multiple coins hit over 100,000%. For example, top 3 that I remember from 2017. Now they're not doing so well, but we had Einsteinium, we had Redcoin. Both of those were over 100,000, I think even over 150,000% growth in 2017. And numero uno was Veritasium, where that was 1.5 million%. Holy moly. But yeah, there was a fair amount of projects that went up 100x back then in 2017, 18, every single year. But most of the opportunity lies not in the bull market. Sure, you're able to hop along for the ride, but when we crash into a bear market, look at the projects that still remain sort of near the top, maybe not at the top, but within the top 50, top 100 coins, and there is some potential hiding within some of these guys. They might be the next XRP, the next Cardano, Polkadot. I don't care what your opinions are on those altcoins. They're controversial in their own regards, but they're at the top. They're worth billions. So make of it what you will. Alrighty. Now, if we look, there's a difference between the top gainers in percentage over the past year and the top most popular projects where people are the most interested in them. So just off of the top of my head, the 2 projects that obviously have been getting a lot of attention besides Binance's coin was Polkadot and Cardano. Definitely Polkadot and Cardano because they're newer projects, especially Polkadot. It suddenly rose to the top. Obviously, we got Dogecoin, but that's just a meme. We're not going to be talking about Dogecoin. Forget about it. People were super excited about Uniswap last year. Also a bunch of hype with Theta. So let's go back to 2020. There was a lot of popularity with Chainlink. That was one of the biggest hit projects in 2020. We also had Stellar Lumens, a lot of interest in that. Some people, I can't miss out the crowd. We had obviously with Bitcoin, but then we had BCH and Bitcoin SV. I know some people, they're very controversial projects. Maybe they weren't as performing well, but they're still got a big community around them. Obviously, you got some of the old timers like Monero and Litecoin and whatnot. You had renewed interest in EOS and Neo, new interest in MakerDAO and VeChain, Nanotron. All of these projects were in the news for good things and bad things and scandals and whatnot. You had smaller projects like Elrond, like Swersborg, like Refinance, which I had, like Serum. But surprisingly, the top 3 projects that crushed recently within the past few months that beat Bitcoin, despite Bitcoin actually hitting its all-time high of near $65,000. It was a bit of a tough road to get there, and there were many corrections. So Ethereum was actually performing really well, but Cardano did over 750% better than Bitcoin did. Dogecoin over 2,500%. Yes, but it's a meme coin, and I mean, if you were in it, it was a great investment. But whether it's a great investment going forward, I don't know about that. Made many videos about this topic, so if you're interested, the main one I'll link down below. There's a whole playlist. And Stellar Lumens almost 600%. So those three did insanely well compared to Bitcoin. So obviously there's many sources to choose from, but depending on the date the cryptocurrencies will change, it's easier to just pick a few sources. And this one is from not too long ago. It's from the 12th of February, so 2 months ago. And it looked at a 12-month review. So Bitcoin within 12 months of February, if we look all the way back to February, this was before the Black Swan event, where it was usually around $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, and then it fell down very quickly, just a little below $4,000, but that happened within a matter of a few days. Bitcoin managed to be up 311% from February 2020 onto February 2021. Now, Ripple and Litecoin and Bcash did worse. Bcash did the worst out of all of them, and it was at 13%. Compare 13 to 311%. Hey, at least you still beat inflation, but you didn't beat the S&P 500, which was actually better. Ripple was at 91%, and we all know why it fell down quite a bit. It was due to the SEC, and since this was in February, it was still before Ripple's rise, so now it would probably be even better than Bitcoin. Litecoin is at 160%. It was a decent investment, but lacking behind all the other cryptocurrencies. Stellar Lumens 490%, Binance Coin 496%, Ethereum 693%, and the top three, Chainlink, Polkadot, and Cardano. Chainlink at 697%, Polkadot at 755%, and Cardano beat out everything by a lot, 12,447%. So wow, that's absolutely insane. And these are projects where you may have temporary increases, a pump of, let's say, 500% on a super tiny altcoin, but it doesn't mean anything if you can't sell it, because let's say you have $10,000, it goes up 500%, you're not going to be able to sell it. Maybe you're going to be able to sell a few $1,000s, but there's other people who also made 500% and it's going to go down, and maybe you're going to sell all of it at 200%, maybe not even. There might not be quite enough volume. Well, with Cardano, with Polkadot, with Bcash, with Ripple, with all of these coins, you don't have to worry about any of that. It'll sell within minutes. And instead of tens of thousands of dollars, you could be potentially dealing with millions of dollars, and you could still sell rather easily. Now, another source is from a little bit earlier, actually. This one is from March 22nd, 2021, so just 1 month ago. Wow, time is flying. Chainlink, within the past 12 months up until this point, on 12th of March 2020, Link was worth $2 when the market crashed. It experienced a drop of 65% around the start of September, but then it went on to set a new all-time high of $37.45. Its current value was $29.52 as of writing this article, but now let's check it out. As of April 26th in Europe, going on to April 24th, Bitcoin is now at 53,400, Ethereum 2,500, Binance Coin at 532, Cardano at $1.22, and Chainlink is number 12 at 34.25, and its all-time high since then was 35.26. That was yesterday's all-time high, but the total all-time high was actually $44.40, so it beat it. But as of this article last month, if we use the value of $29.52, that would mean it is an increase of 1,357% since Black Thursday, meaning that $1,000 would get you $14,759.50. It's 1,357.95%. So to be accurate, Ethereum is a little bit better. From March 12th to March 12th in 2021, if you invested the same amount, $1,000 in Ethereum, you'd now have $16,040.60. And I really like the way they did this. It's not just looking at percentages, which can get really confusing from time to time. You see, all right, if I put in $1,000, if I got that stimulus check, which this was before, but still, let's just say $1,200 or $1,400, you'd have like 20 grand. Absolutely crazy. There's nothing else that you could really invest in except other altcoins that you'd be able to make so much money with. If you just held it in cash, you'd lose money. So that's great. But Ethereum rose over 1,500%, and at the time of the article, it was $1,725.68. Currently, at $2,500, you would have quite a bit. Now, Binance Coin was one of the big winners. As of this writing, it was $264.32. But what's interesting is Binance Coin, as recent as Black Thursday, was only worth $9.28. In February, it hit an all-time high of $348.70, and its new all-time high was actually over $600. If I remember correctly, $637 and something cents. As of last week, the high is $517. And the all-time high is $637.44. There we go. But if you just use 264.32, you'd have a percentage gain of 2,747.68%, meaning $1,000 bought last March would be worth $28,476.80 last March. And now it'd probably be worth more than $50,000. Not bad for just $1,000. Instead of buying the latest iPhone, you got a new Tesla. Dogecoin obviously went up, and it was a meme coin because of TikTok and whatnot, and celebrities getting interested in Elon Musk and the community. But like I said, we've already made videos about that. If you invested $1,000 in Doge on Black Thursday when it was valued at 0.0016, your current capital would be $37,602.10. It's a 3,660.21% increase. At the time of the article's writing, it was 6 cents. But right now, this is absolutely crazy. It would be one of the biggest winners out of the entire year, actually. So that's kind of surprising. It's 26.77, and it was in its 30s a few days ago. Yep, 33. And its all-time high was 43.77 pennies. Not bad at all. So you'd have six figures if you held. But who would really hold? If you put in $1,000, sure, in the back of your mind, it would always be, hey, it's just $1,000 until you would actually sell. But who in the right mind would continue holding all the way at the top? You wouldn't sell all the way at the top, but you could. There was a chance of you getting $100,000. It's one of the craziest investments of the entire year. But Cardano is certainly at the top, and going from March to March 2021, at the price of $1.40 on Black Thursday, ADA was just 2 cents, meaning that $1,000 of ADA would have gone up nearly 6,000%, 5,958.23%, and you'd have $60,582.30. So not bad. Cardano is number 6th, and it's currently down. It's $1.22. So if you sold today, you'd have $50,000-ish, but its all-time high was $1.56. So even better than $1.40. Maybe you sold at $1.50. Probably very few chances that you'd make $100,000, but there was a fair amount of chances that you could turn 1,000 into 10,000, or if you had 10,000 into six figures. So that was today's video. The top gainers in the percentages wise over the past year. Some are meme coins, some are great coins. A lot of hype is around Cardano and Polkadot. In the future, there's some funds that invested hundreds of millions and even potentially over $1 billion. A single fund that was a Dubai fund in India and in Dubai that went straight into Polkadot. Absolutely insane. So obviously there's some high-profile figures that believe in these projects. The main way to make money, though, is to just hodl during a bear market. As long as it's not a crap project and it doesn't disappear. But that's today's video. Full moon, baby. Alrighty. So thanks so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. And we shall keep on reporting to you on a daily basis. Thanks so much. Bye.